Hi again, friends and family. This is Mike Peters with another update. Today's going to be a little bit different. Today is a special day for me. Today is my first anniversary, 1 year without smoking. Got my no non-smoker shirt on. I'm proud of from my daughter Barb. I'm going to make this a little bit different than usual. First of all, my cancer update. I've got 3 of my chemos down. One more to go. That's going to be on the 14th, just a couple days from now. And if that one goes as good as the rest, I'm in good shape. I keep progressively getting more tired after each chemo, so I've done a lot of napping. But again, that could just be because I'm lazy. Who knows? But again, none of the negative side effects from chemo for me. I've still got hair. It does seem to be thinning a bit, maybe, but that could be old age too. Again, unlike most people who've gone through chemo, I didn't lose all my hair. I still need a shave on a regular basis, and the hair doesn't seem to be falling out in clumps. So I'm one of the fortunate ones there. I've had no nausea, just I mentioned before, a little indigestion in the form of burping more than usual, and the tiredness. So again, hopefully the last chemo will go just as good. But I'm going to turn the rest of this. Please stick with me if you want to have some fun here, because this is going to be a fun episode. Stick with me to the end. I got something to offer. Anyway, just a little short history here, and I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again in this one. I don't want to turn this into an anti-smoking rant, but since today is the 1 year anniversary of my quitting, allow me just a minute's worth of ranting here. Well, okay, a few minutes worth of ranting. First of all, as an ex-smoker, I will tell you that we're not stupid smokers. We know it's bad for us. There's nothing you can say good about smoking cigarettes, or let's be honest, cigars or marijuana or vaping. They're all damaging your lungs. Now, you can tell me that marijuana's got health benefits, and of course, when I was younger, I don't want to be a hypocrite, when I was younger, I tried it frequently. Not as much as some people. It put me to sleep, so I didn't bother with it. And again, I'm totally in favor of the people who say that it helps them medically, but I'm also going to remind you that anytime you take smoke and put it in your lungs, you're doing damage. Okay, enough of that big boy lecture for you. But the reason I said that, we're not stupid, we know that. You can't lecture a smoker and get them to quit smoking. God knows if that was true, I just quit a long time ago. My daughter Barbie and my wife Kim have tried for a long, long time to get me to quit smoking. And if you've already know this story, you bear with me. But ever since she was a little girl, Barbie's been against my smoking, and she's made it known. It's caused her some grief too, because she now is an adult and as a child grew up with asthma. And we're pretty sure that that's probably because she came from a house that I smoked in. I didn't actually smoke in the house. I tried to always go out in the garage, but she'll be the first to tell you, when I walk in the door, you smelled smoke because it was in my clothes, it was in my hair, everything about it's just not good. So for her growing up, that was always a bad thing. And then several years ago, now Barbie's always been good at getting me some really fine Christmas and birthday presents. She's good at that. But several years ago, she got me this book. And this book is called The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. Now, this is by a gentleman named Alan Carr. And apparently Barbie had a friend who swore that this book helped them quit smoking. So she ordered me one through, I believe it was Amazon at the time. And it was a used book, came to her. And she made a special cover for me, the Easy Way to Get Ready to Quit Smoking. And then she made the back cover, which says, The Easy Way to Give Up and Actually Quit Smoking. So it's kind of funny. I read the book, and it's a very good book. And if somebody wants to try and quit smoking, everybody has different things work for them. And this book might just be what it takes to help you or somebody else quit smoking. But when I read it, I couldn't argue with anything. And like I said, it's a good book. But that didn't kind of push me over the edge to quit smoking yet. Now, the truth is, through the years, I've tried quitting many, many times and failed each and every one of those times. And each time a smoker tries to quit and fails, that kind of like leads them to not want to let anybody else know that they're going to try again. They may try a couple times and not even tell anybody, but believe me, the anxiety around trying to quit is pretty intense. So that didn't work for me. So then that was, I believe, a Christmas. But then you can imagine my birthday's in June. 6 months later, Barbie got me this book for my birthday. It's Alan Carr's The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. I mentioned to her that this looked familiar. It looked kind of like the last book I got from her for Christmas. And she said, yes, indeed, it probably is. She said, but perhaps I needed to read it again because I hadn't quit yet. And I thought, okay, great. All right. Fast forward. Oh, let's go back. You'll notice that it says over 1 million copies sold in print. So that means it's been working for somebody. The reason I showed you that is because now I want to show you, yeah, I got another copy. This one says 5 million sold worldwide. 6 months later, Christmas birthdays. Guess what? 6 million sold worldwide. It's a popular book. Now, they must have had a slowdown because Christmas birthday, 6 million, yeah. Hang on. That still didn't work, but that didn't discourage Barbie. Nope. Paperback this time. 10 million sold. I still couldn't get to quit. I don't know. So then she found this new one. This one's different. This one's also from Alan Carr. This one's called The Illustrated Easy Way to Stop Smoking. And then finally, since I obviously wasn't getting the message, she sent me this one. Also from Alan Carr, The Illustrated Easy Way for Women to Quit Smoking. Oh, I got such a kick out of that. Well, 1 year ago, I finally decided that I was ready to tell a doctor that I wanted to quit smoking. My doctor, my general practitioner doctor, was very quick to point out that in my case, I probably had a lot of anxiety that was leading to my continuing to be a smoker, and he prescribed me medicine for the anxiety, and he prescribed me medicine, part of the Stop Smoking program. So for me, what worked was finally being ready to try and give it a serious attempt again, because some of my attempts were quite serious. They just weren't successful. But this was a serious attempt to quit smoking with the help of Chantix, which is for a quit smoking program where you taper off slowly. Again, that worked for me, doesn't work for everybody. And anxiety medication. So between those three things and the support of Barbie and Kim, I was finally able to kick the habit. And again, I'm 1 year smoke-free. I'm a non-smoker. Logic is now easy. In other words, I don't have the anxiety over the every 20 minutes feeling the urge to have a cigarette. I do get an occasional urge, but not every 20 minutes the panic to have a cigarette. And now it's simply a matter of knowing that if I ever lit another cigarette, I'd be hooked again. So I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not that stupid again. And I can't afford it anymore, let's be honest. But anyway, thanks for bearing with me and enjoying my little story about how Barbie encouraged me for years to continue to quit smoking. But now that I've succeeded, I'm going to keep a copy of this book as part of my forever reminder. And again, let me tell you, if you can quit, or if you know somebody who can quit, now's the time to do it. Learn from me. I smoked for 50 years. I finally quit. I was able to. But as you know, the reason you're watching this is I started letting you know in July. This was it's January 10th today, and that's the day that I smoked my last cigarette. But then it was in July that I found out that I had lung cancer. So I waited too long. Who's to know if I would have quit sooner? Who knows? But regardless. But if you know somebody and you think this book would help them, in the comments below, give me a thumbs up because I need that. Give me a subscribe because I need that. This is YouTube. You got to subscribe for me to get anywhere. But anyway, if you want a copy of this, leave a comment in the thing, and I'll get back to you and see if I can get a way to get this book to you. Like I say, I have several copies. I'm going to keep one for myself. I checked with Barbie. She's okay with this. She wants to help as many people as I do to quit smoking if you can. Again, I'm not trying to badger anybody. I'm not trying to lecture anybody, and you shouldn't. If you're thinking this would be good for a friend, check with them first. Ask them if they're interested. If they're interested, I'm more than happy to get somebody who wants to quit smoking a copy of this book. If not, if you're not on my list, if you don't get to me, again, I highly recommend it. The gentleman's name is Alan Carr. The book is The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. It really has worked for a lot of people, and it actually helped me. It got me to the point where I wanted to quit. So, and it's a fun read. So get back to me. Let me know. Congratulate me, whatever. Talk to you later. Goodbye.